Welcome to episode 5. Not going well right now, but it's something. Just a recap on what we've been doing. We have 3 cities. The era is about to change, and the plan for the next era is to really crank out a lot of cities, build a lot of districts, specifically theater squares and campuses, and cities that make sense and cities that can house them. We are going to start chopping. We're going to think about Tarsus. We're going to send this builder from the capital down and improve these hills, and hopefully that really helps this city out. They are lacking amenities. The capital is lacking amenities. This guy is lacking amenities quite a bit. So we're going to figure that stuff out. We also need more walls in all of our cities. Well, we only have 3, but we're going to have hopefully 6 by the end of this era. Not this era, but the end of the next one. We are about to change in a couple turns. Great timing on this ranged attack. But bam! Get out of here. Once we build up a navy, we're going to go over there and just get rid of this camp because it's causing so many issues. It's not really causing issues, it's just being really annoying. And if this guy decides to pillage my crabs, I'm going to be quite upset. This capital needs more production. But we have hills, plains. We might chop. We might leave. Yeah, he pillaged my crabs. What a loser. Our plan for this island is to settle a city so we can get some iron. We are going to need iron. And then we also need to plan our war with China once we get some good units. Make a dedication. I'm going to do free inquiry again. I think that's the best one for us. As far as research, I want to get construction so I can start upping production. We're about to get feudalism, 19 turns, and then we'll focus on the perks that allow us to embark our units. That's something I'm really lacking right now and something that really needs to change. Now back for more. I don't have any city-state trade routes right now, but I'm going to vote for cultural because there's one right next to us. Culture bombs, always good. I'm going to vote for myself. Cyrus, that's me. I actually think I'll dump a couple Diplo favor into that. See what the AI has to say about this. Sweet, so I got Cyrus. Didn't get this one. That's okay though. That should help with our Diplo stuff. 1, 1. Yeah. We got 1 Diplo point. Again, I rarely go for a diplomatic victory. I just like to stay on par and have a fighting chance. Like if all else fails, we can try to win with a Diplo victory. Something I've never done. However, it's a nice backup plan to kind of maintain that. A lot of players will sell their Diplo favor, which is fine, to each their own. But I find having Diplo favor helps, and then having a nice stockpile of that Diplo favor helps even more when you're in a war and you capture a capital, and then you have this huge penalty in Diplo favor, which you can never get rid of. And I think that's another huge pitfall in Civ. Even if they cede that capital to you, it's still seen as like a huge negative in terms of diplomacy, which I guess makes sense, but there should be some way to remediate that hatred of you. Like China, when we take their cities, we're going to start losing Diplo favor. Speaking of that plan, I don't really have a good unit production city yet. I'm still focused on building up my cities. always attack city-states. Yeah, we're getting far behind in science and in culture. I'm going to leave this archer here. This unit, I'm going to send up. This unit, I'm going to send over here. And then we're going to start spitting units out too. Save that gold. I thought about putting a farm here, but we're not going to do that. Warriors are not ideal for a medieval era war. Start sending this guy back since there's nothing over there we're interested in. We can see if we can make a deal with China. He does have iron. Let's see if we can snag some of this. Give me a bunch of iron. 30 for, let's see how many horses it takes. He wants 26 horses, 3 gold, and 1. Let's see if we can take more. I'm not really willing to, I mean, it's 50 iron. We have no iron. What if I gave you some more horses? Never mind. I'm not doing that. This has been happening to me in a lot of games where I just don't get iron or coal, uranium. Sometimes I'll have aluminum here and there. Hopefully this volcano doesn't kill my warriors. Nice, we got a builder. Send him right over here. Build a mine. Just kind of pushing units back towards the homeland. Sweet, we met Eleanor. She can be annoying. It's an honor to meet you. Exchanging information would be fabulous. She has a large military. We're not lagging too far behind her. We'll be able to catch up. We are about to have a library come online. Can't do anything because of Hong Kong blocking. Alert on the galley. Roll into the next turn. We'll do a mine. And then we're also going to look at citizens in this city. That is being worked. This is being worked. We can chop out this woods. Get the walls up a little faster. They're focusing on food. What if I have them focus on production now? 8 turns, yeah. We'll focus on production just for a little while so we can start cranking stuff down in that city. Woods died here. Annoying. I wanted that chop. And what we'll do with these builders is send them down here. Mine, chop. And that will use up all of that builder. We'll start building a builder. Well, this is really great for builders. We got more chops, potentially. We can buy this tile. So once this finishes, we'll buy this tile, drop the campus down. He wants Diplo favor. Nah. I just want to have a little bit of a stockpile, one for World Congress votes when I really want something in my favor. And then the second reason, so when I get those warmongering penalties where if I hold the capital, I have a stockpile to kind of lose some while I figure out how to make a net 0 with that negative Diplo favor you receive. These guys need amenities, but instead I'm just going to focus on units. Ooh, horsemen would be nice too. Build a couple of those. This is just going to be my production city for units currently. It's not really the best, but it's what I'm going to do. You can see I now have 22 science. I am the lowest one so far, but we're about to build another campus. Eventually it will be a +3 campus. Nothing to do but wait, so we'll just skip. Sweet, we have production. That will help. My scout, I'm going to start sending back to the home front because we'll garrison him here. Remember, Cyrus's unique ability, one of them, is that we get loyalty from garrisoned units. Let's see where it is. +5 loyalty per turn in occupied cities with a garrisoned unit. That means we don't have to plug in the card in our government. China has walls, so we're going to need some catapults. We'll do that. It would be really nice to have immortals too. Production. Oh, we didn't even have to buy this tile. I'm happy I decided to wait on that. Harbor would be nice for the financial income and the production. Eventually down the line, it will give us more production for ocean resources. But we're going to go right for a campus. We need that science. That's my victory condition. And you can tell I'm not going to win that victory condition with the way I've been playing. We might even allow China to keep his capital. Wherever it is. It's probably over here. Yep. We could let him keep the capital. But I kind of want to land grab all of that. You can see he has a science building. Wuhan. We might want to stay on a Wuhan for obvious reasons. Or we might want to grab it before it becomes an issue for the whole world. Mine. Just trying to help production along in this city. Eventually we'll get a luxury over there. Mine. We have construction, so we'll probably turn this into a lumber mill. Rome's settling up there too. Rome's got a sprawling empire. Mine. I wonder if I can build one of those specialty buildings in the desert just to make these tiles more useful. Yeah, get out of here with your religion. Oh, I can't. Focus on production though. We're working all of this. We're not working the campus. We could probably take someone from there, take someone to there. That boosts our science. We'll wait for the next turn. Build a lumber mill. Germany and India are going to war. Good thing he's got a huge military. Germany has more science by quite a bit, but small military, so it will be interesting to see what happens on that end. We'll go mathematics. That way we can get to education for the universities. Again, I do want some immortals, so we'll go mathematics, ironworking, education. Machinery could be useful to boost own 3 archers. I think I have 3 archers, don't I? 1, 2. Well, I'm about to have 3 in 2 turns. I highly doubt China will send units at me in this direction. It is possible. So what I'll do is I'll stay alert with this warrior. I can't build a lumber mill. Well, in that case, goodbye. We'll just hang out over here with these 2 units to kind of protect the flank when we do declare the surprise war. The horsemen are going to go over here so we can take this city. 38 health. We'll have some catapults hopefully coming online. Speaking of catapults, 13 turns for a catapult. Yeah, we'll just throw this in the Kia. We'll do horseman, catapult, spearman, archer, spearman, horseman. Now that city is loaded up. That's going to take a lot of turns, especially with our deficit due to the -2 amenities. The capital has amenities. It's doing all right. This guy, insufficient amenities. What's up? -1. Livable. 16 turns into the campus. Maybe I can sneak another couple builders in. He has likeness, which gives me an increase on my chops. We'll let him finish the granary, and then we'll sneak a couple builders in, like that. It would also maybe be useful to see how much a builder is to buy. 420, we have 467. We're only making 5 gold. That's horrible, but we're going to do it. I need to start improving my empire big time. We can get some more production here, do a farm triangle right there. As I said, I don't love doing it around the city just because of the adjacencies we can get, but we also have some chops. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to send him out to build a lumber mill. Then we will chop and put down a farm, and that will use up that builder. Especially with farming triangles, now that we have feudalism, they'll be even more efficient. Let's crank these out real quick. Military training. Cool. It's the one that lets me embark. Flanking support. We want flanking support before this war. Drama and poetry. We're not going to build a wonder right now. And then we want civil service eventually, so we'll do recorded history. Oh, we need guilds too. So we'll just do something like that. Grow city to 10 population, build 2 markets, build 2 campus districts. We'll have this boosted by the time we get there. Let's look at our economic policies. What can we do? We need gold. That's only going to give us +4. 50 production towards settlers. Again, my plan is to settle a few more cities in this era, so this could be useful. Serfdom would be useful too. I need the production though in my cities, so I don't want to get rid of this wild card. So I'm between colonization and serfdom. I'm not building settlers currently, so what I'll do is serfdom, and when I start the settler, I should be able to swap this out, and maybe I'll be able to swap this out because one production is not really huge. Do I have any good military cards? This would be good. I'm saving 4 gold. Oh boy. I'm only making 5 gold, but this would be the most cost efficient way. I guess we'll throw that in there. We'll lose the 1 production, but that's fine. Newly trained builders gain 2 extra build actions. Plus the bonus that we're getting from our governor over here, Liang, Guildmaster, +1 build charge. So that will really reduce the number of builders we need to build. And remember, every time you get a builder, the cost of the next builder increases. For the next turn, just kind of thinking about my gameplay. Oh god, Gandhi, dude, get off my case. Next turn, lumber mill is going there. That will be a chop. I wonder if that will help us finish that 219 production. Lumber mill, continue. That nice Eureka. 10 error score away from a normal age. Our science is slowly climbing, but we're still quite far behind. We're catching up to China. Once we start taking China too, we'll have his campuses. That will be nice. We have more chops over here even. We can chop a lot of stuff out in this city. We could probably even chop out a builder. So maybe I'll hold off so we can chop out the library. Like hold off on building the farming triangle. I wish I had more resources to trade. So one of the other mods I have is better reports. Okay, I have something I can trade. Who did I trade with last? Gandhi? Yeah, I gave him amber and he gave me like 10 gold a turn. Now he wants 9, 1 time of 7. We'll accept that. Just until we get our harbors down. Harbors will give us internal trade routes too. Go chop this. I wonder how much we'll get. 64 production. It's not huge, but it should help. Yeah, got the campus down to 4 turns. 9 turns until builder. Jeez, Louise. 2 gold, 1 culture. We're severely lacking culture right now. But that would mess up my farm triangle. So we'll prep this for the library chop. Timber mill, forest chop. Forest will be another chop. And we can put one of those specialty buildings in over there. 6 turns, 12 production. That's really horrible. 17 turns for a settler. This game is not looking good right now. I'm starting to get a little concerned. Save him. China's definitely going down. If there is one thing I will definitely do in this game, it is kill China. So we're going to choose our production. Do a library. And chop. 7 turns now. We have 2 more chops in this city. So it's possible we send this builder down. I'm about to build the ancestral hall, so that will help with our production towards settlers. And we'll be able to chop that out actually with these 2 most likely. I would really like Magnus over there before I decide to start chopping, but it's okay. Oh, I can't cross because China. That's alright, we'll just prep him up over there because we will take this city, Wuhan out. Capital's the only, this city has walls too, but that's okay. Take a look at this city. About to have our horsemen, and we're going to send our horsemen over to Susa. Sweet. We have the ability to send immortals. Now let's look at these bonuses. Hong Kong +2 production in the capital when producing wondrous buildings and districts. Could be useful. Gold is always useful. +2 production in the capital when producing units. We can get this once we train our spearmen. We can get another one by sending a trade route. That's really not going to be that useful. We don't have any amphitheater buildings, so I guess we'll just go with gold for now. Gold will help us. What's up, horsemen? Send you this way. You can see we're slowly catching up. Our culture sucks. We will figure that out. So I know I said I was going to start sending a ton of settlers out, but I'm really kind of gearing up for war at the moment. We have a much bigger military than China. I would like ancient walls before we start the war. We're just going to train the spearmen for that city-state quest. 7 turns until we grow, and then we'll switch to production. Even though the production in the city is not good at all. We could put a mine, I think, right here. Hills, plains, grassland. Maybe 2 farms. It won't be a farming triangle, but there's desert, nothing we can really do about that. I want to look at the immortals too. I've never built those. So now we have culture squares, or theater squares, sorry, culture squares. I do need a settler to grab some iron, big time. Maybe this guy will trade some iron with me. He's in war, so he might not. And he doesn't even have iron. Who has iron? China. Should I take some of China's iron? Rome doesn't like me. Declare friendship with Gandhi again. She doesn't like me. She's like, doesn't like anyone though. He's got a lot of iron. Spread that love, dude. Need some iron so I can attack. 9 gold per turn. Eat. Load up on the nays. I have quite a few of these. I've been stockpiling them. For this deal, brother. Still 9 turn. Wow, he only wants gold. Do we do it? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I need iron. Hopefully that doesn't. Yeah, we'll be making like no gold a turn, but it'll be worth it. Make some immortals. I'll accept that deal. Maybe she'll start liking me. Well, I think that's going to do it for the end of this episode. And as always, remember, no hospitals, morgues, or police stations. Signing off, this is Zena.